Alright. Yeah, that's Peeper, the void tickling. And one quite interesting thing is, beside the really hilarious voice, to be honest, is that it not just recognizes Fane, but it also recognizes the disguise. So, because right now we are undisguised, we are not the mother, as it let us knew. But if we turn back to an elf, it will recognize us again. It's kind of cute though. Oh, let's see what we're going to do with it. I hope he's going to survive. He's not too powerful, but I'll try my best.
Workers, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
I think the old cranky lizard is supposed to be the Meistr. Fane nods at the squirrel. Well, really sounds like you're being diligent at least.
Yes, well, we all do as we must. Yes, workers, obviously our gargantuan friend is doing its best too. That goes without saying. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it.
I mean, it would be nice to have like a thanks even once.
Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
No time like today. Ah, yeah, our companions stayed back, wondering if they got a vision too. And yeah, it's a really nice skill to have the spirit vision. So let's see what new things we'll discover.
Meistr stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Fane ignores the throbbing in his skull and quickly explains what happened. His god hiding within him, his new powers, and the masters of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your temples.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Fane looks at her in surprise. Wait, you don't know what to do next? I thought you were supposed to be the Meistr.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my Source.
Interesting.
Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all Source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Fane nods. Yeah, that sounds really dangerous, but I guess that's what it takes.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. no matter what is asked of you.
I mean, it's really horrible that, yeah, she was tried to be purged, tried to be turned into Silent Monk, but at the same time it's really impressive that she survived that. I mean, just think back about the elf we witnessed being cured, and like she instantly died, so instantly got turned into a Silent Monk. And like, I think they got quite some time with her, and still she's alive and kicking.
The Meistr doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Fane looks really concerned. I have to say again, you really don't seem well. Isn't there anything...
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Oh, okay. But first things first, where exactly can I find these masters? I don't think they are, like, easily findable.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
I like the last sentence, but it wouldn't be in character. Alright, I'll try to make haste and be back as fast as I can. Mastering the source. Alright. We shouldn't let the ritual ball lying around. Indeed it is. Okay. Yeah, and cause now we can see the undead. Or not undead, but the remnants of people. We can talk to her.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A Godwoken in my presence. You honor me.
Why did you do it? You risked so much, you knew of the dangers, you knew that only Godwoken were supposed to survive this whole ordeal. Why did you throw your life away like that?
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Oh. Yeah, don't we all sometimes wish we would be special? Poor her, nonetheless. I mean, of course it was not the smartest move. But still. Okay, before going back up, let's just ask our companions if they also had some visions.
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
Aww. Oh. Apparently I can't ask about that, but I can ask different things. So I can get to learn more about Ifan. Who would ever say no to that? I have to say I'm curious. Can you elaborate on the tale of how you got caught by the Magisters?
His eyes glitter as he stands tall to tell the story, hands waving expressively. You can see it's a story he's used to telling, one he enjoys weaving for an audience.
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood, there's a place I feel right at home. A delightful little hive of scum and villainy. A few months back, I was relaxing down there after a job. Just a hint of Drudenay. You know, a hint. All of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it. And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue, and he leaps to pounce on me. A fury of claws and teeth. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only thing I can think of. I summon Afrit, my soul wolf. And now everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling around, pelting for the stairs. Drinks flying everywhere. And that pesky tiger? Nowhere to be seen. Turns out it was Drudenay messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also turns out some people don't appreciate spectral wolves tearing up the place. So some people called magisters on me.
Okay, wow. Quite the story. Is there maybe anything else you can tell me about this Undertavern?
Well, it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf named of Papa Thrash. But he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed fists.
It feels like it may be something we can use. Let's see. We've been quite some while on the roads, in the Hall of Echoes, on the ship. It's quite a long journey, actually. Maybe care to tell me a bit of how you grew up?
I'm from the deserts of Meistr originally. My parents died when I was very young, no more than a cub. They were spice merchants, killed by bandits as we were trading on the forest roads. The elves nearby saved me afterwards. They found me hiding in a wagon and they took me in.
Ifan bites his lip, hard enough to draw blood.
They were my home until I was old enough to join the Order. Mother Melody always said I'd have a hard life. She saw it as fact, since I was born under the waxing moon.
The very important decisions. Yeah, the last one sounds so unfriendly. I was actually born... wrong voice. I was actually born on the full moon.
Ah, a lively one. Generous and high-spirited.
Are we that? Oh, we are high-spirited. Surprisingly, kinda right, I guess.
I've been striving my whole life to prove mine wrong. To, zero success. So far.
Okay, so you grew up in a forest. Do you have any tricks you can maybe show me? Maybe something you can even teach me?
For sure. Always carry a snack.
Nice.
Ifan reaches into his tunic pocket and pulls out a strip of dried raw meat. He takes a tiny bite and offers the rest to you.
Fane gingerly accepts the jerky.
Now, what else do I have to share?
Ifan rummages around the roll-down tops of his boots and grins in victory as he plucks a single mushroom from the folds.
Aha.
He hands you the mushroom with great ceremony, bowing as he holds it aloft.
Am I supposed to eat the mushroom raw too?
Oh, I wouldn't. This one's not for eating. But I'll tell you, it comes in handy if you're dining with someone who really needs to lose their life. And soon.
Oh.
Ifan smiles and looks around, before reaching high into his sleeve and pulling out a tiny herbal wrap. The unmistakable scent of Drudene hits you as he holds it out to you.
He got like everything.
The last weapon in the lone wolf arsenal. You know, for after the toughest jobs.
He winks and tips his fingers to his temples before loping off.
Well, didn't change anything on the attitude.
Gotta say, I think we're onto something interesting here.
What I find is really interesting is that the dialogue options are quite different.
What's up, Chief?
So like talking about people you have met seems like very generic one, but so far you can only ask Lohse to that.
What can I do for you?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, the chicken sounds are a bit weird. I can walk through here. Interesting. Okay, cause first things first, before exploring Driftwood, I want to just look around here once again. Cause I remember that you can also see the undead spirits of animals. Yeah, the spirit of Big Marge. So let's see if she has any ideas, anything to say. Maybe to say if people really did kill them.
Monster, monster! Poor little Peeper. Poor little monster Peeper, baby. There's only one way. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Papa!
Hmm. Papa, you say? You mean like Peeper's father?
Yes, yes, yes! He wanders, he roosts, but he is special. He can help Peeper, can keep him safe.
Okay. You know, actually, Peeper doesn't stop following me. I think he thinks I'm his mom.
Then you'd better be the best mama you can be. Care for Peeper and stroke him and bring him straight to his papa.
Oh, that's a really dedicated mother. Okay. Then let's go to... Huh.
Ah, yes. One of Mari's heroes passes.
Okay.
Come on through.
I think we already had that dialogue last time, but whatever. Yeah, let's go to Driftwood. Demira of the Four Sisters.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide, you can almost see what she had for lunch. Catching your eye across her wares, she rolls both of her own.
Ew.
Oh, a customer. Welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all-singing, all-dancing, world-famous Sorceress Sundries. Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing. So...
You said something about Four Sisters, so you're here all alone. We are your other sisters.
Not far enough away from my liking, that's for sure. Didara's off camping out with the Seekers. Donna's up in Arx. And Dagmar, last I saw her, she was packing her finery onto a ship. Rallick knows where she's washed up, but I'm glad to be free of her nagging for a while. But listen here, I'm a bit bored with all this chit-chat. So, how about this? I'll give you a little discount if you can answer a riddle of mine. And then you can go away, yes?
Sounds amazing.
You should know I already regret this. So, see me run, I never walk. I have a mouth, I never talk. I have a bed, I never sleep. I can be shallow, I can be deep. What am I?
He was thinking about a river. Cause like the river runs. Have a mouth cause it can make sounds, but doesn't really articulate. There's a river bed. And yeah, can be shallow and deep. I think that's definitely it. Point at her. I think all that would be true for river, right?
Wow, you got it right. And what a challenge it was too. I am so impressed. Now, what'll you buy with your discount?
You really seem to do appreciate your customers. Alright, show me what you got. Oh, that's not that much stuff. There's azure flint, diamond dust and quicksilver, which can enhance equipment, weapons or jewelry. I'm not really sure how it works, but I think I'm not going to spend like all my money on that.
Don't hurry back.
So I could steal from her. Alright, let's just ditch and run and then look what it can do. Are you going to follow us? Apparently not. Or not. Or do you? Ah. Okay. There was very little effort, my friend. Yeah, let's...
As the Magister's eyes alight upon you, they
Okay.
widen until they are practically bulging out of their sockets. One tremulous finger rises from voluminous robes and points right at you. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
Just for you to know, he's talking to Ifan.
Ifan Ben Meistr our living breeze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you and no mistake.
Ifan looks quite puzzled. Oh, if I've been mother would know.
One eye squints, the other bulges out even further, as if to compensate.
Oh, it's you, all right. It's definitely you.
Ifan tries to feign a thick Sicil accent to deny it, while continuing to look puzzled.
The Magister looks at you again. A shake of her head and a flick of her wrist, and you're on your way.
On your way. Sorry for the confusion, and enjoy your stay in Driftwood.
Very kind, my dear. Okay, so we can go back to... yeah, finding out whatever this is. Combine it.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Okay, we'll try to change up those gloves. I'm always so confused where what is.
Over here, than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Equipment.
Then don't come over while you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Doesn't seem to work.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Ah, there's a leaflet from them.
You're safe among friends.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Four Sisters Trading Company has opened for business. Weapon not chopping down enemies like it used to. Armor dull and dented. Have no fear, Sorcerer Sundries is here. With our new range of Sorcerer Sundries, you can upgrade your weapons, equipment and jewelry. Seek out your local Four Sisters representative in the Hollow Marshes, Driftwood or Arks today. Signed, Donna, Dagmar, Demira and Deirdre. But it doesn't seem to work like that. I'm confused.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
I have no idea.
Together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Let's see.
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic.
That could also be like a really bad pickup line. Maybe it is.
I don't come visit your tongue. Who will?
Another summoning spell.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Ooh, laser ray sounds really nice as a skill. And you can summon a fire slug like those things we found back on Fort Joy while we were escaping. Yeah, we steal the laser ray. Hey there.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
Fling an oil blob. Interesting.
Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Yeah, I think the rest isn't too amazing.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't.
Who's watching? Is it the beggar?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Penny for a sick.
Oh. Okay, now it's the Magister. Okay.
Back for a return visit, are you?
You know what? I'll pay. Oh, maybe that's more interesting. The fire whip, burning and blinded. Yeah, we'll take that one.
Yep.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I don't come visit your